Woof woof. Hello guys, it is 9th of February 2022 and already since the beginning of the year there have been so much going on related to the sheep leash and bone economy. Upcoming updates also including real life wellies, branding of that, food stores and more partnerships that are cooking behind the scenes, especially related to the next stages. How would I say? Multiverses. Say Cybers, or we will see. Yet there comes along more utility for our inherent tokens, including leash and bone. Of course, bone, already is going to be the gas of our layer 2 blockchain, Cyberium. And now the topic has been since yesterday that leash holders are going to be protected by anti-dump system. More about that later. And yet they will have the kind of first hand step in to the land in the multiverse, in the Shibon multiverse. We will see what kind of perks and benefits that brings to the owners of the Shibon land. That will most likely be related to different kind of gaming aspects. Now, in the next segment of this video, I bring some personal perspective, probably about this channel and what you might expect. But I just say that take this more like metaphorically, not literally. I like to, when it comes, for example, the ideas that are within decentralization and understanding of the ethos beneath it, I have found out that the simple way to explain those ideas are usually using some living examples to which people can relate more easily. So and this segment is about community and community building, because I see that as a very relevant and important topic that everybody must consider in a way or another, whether they are aware or not about it, because we are all about that togetherness, building new features, new utility towards the future. And there are so many different kinds of and types of communities that are brought up together now within different NFT projects that are also expanding. Yet here we are, a big SIB army having, our inherent tokens, ecosystem, the swap, and our own Shiboses, of course, NFT collections, and the metaverse utility that is now being talked about as we speak. So this is just a fundamental segment about that community building. I recorded it, last Sunday, and this will be only voiceover. So it was just a really spontaneous idea that, came to mind when I was out there. So have a good listening, and feel free to also express your ideas, connect up with people, and we are all here to learn new abilities, new ways, and motivate each other to grow. You have your skill set and you can grow it. And a healthy, good community is always helping each other to grow those skill sets and then utilize all the talents we have together. That in mind, we will see in the next videos whatever will unleash there. Have a good start in the year of tiger. A personal example here. The lesson is that you can never force people to do a good deed, even if it would be helpful for them and the community. You still can't kind of make anyone to feel they are forced. Instead, you can gently encourage them in a good way with a good taste. Yet, meanwhile, what comes to a creator's content, for example, my content, I kind of want to be veto from encouraging my own content. And I feel like people are in charge to encourage others to, see a certain content if they will. And I noticed this, almost a half year ago already, that I will slowly shift towards not anyhow encouraging my own content. And people, I already back then, I noticed that people kind of relate to particular person or not. And because of, my whether it's, my personal traits or whatever, people may not relate to this kind of blue-eyed guy so well, whereas they could relate to some native, local person, that is, with more commonalities. So that in mind, I shifted towards making back to the diary kind of style. The videos I do, I kind of keep the diary for myself, Although somebody might feel that I'm encouraging something, I'm actually kind of encouraging myself. This is what I do. I learned to use decks, exchange, so it's truthfully what I do. And keep this in mind. You can encourage people, others, to do certain things that is good for them and the community. When something is not encouraged, it will phase and fade to something else. And I want to just talk about my own perspective, what I do, but I only guess that was also the case what Ryoshi felt, when Ryoshi left, there was this kind of spotlight for the person of Ryoshi, and the choice was between either being a legend or try to fulfill that spot. And the utility for being a legend and leaving was greater than trying to fulfill those, incredibly great shoes of a founder. So Ryoshi chose wisely, and the utility of a legend was, the legend. So keep this in mind when, or if you watch, my future videos and this video. See you soon, guys. All the love to the future.